Today we're kicking off another toddler meals video. So I'm trying to get our quesadilla made. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. But I wanted to show you guys, Olivia is starting with some cheddar and leek wheels. She picked these out of the pantry. When I was trying to start getting food ready, she was hungry. So I went ahead and gave her those. I also gave her broccoli, but she put it in here and that means she doesn't really want it. I'm going to go ahead and cut her up some carrots as well. And then we're going to have quesadilla. So I'm going to show you guys how I've been making our quesadillas lately. So I've got a pan heating up on medium heat. Got my tortilla and it's one of these caseras flour tortillas and they are so good. These are the fajita sized ones, but it really doesn't matter which size you get. I'm going to go ahead and butter up one whole side of it and I just do a really light coat of this because that's all it really needs. I just kind of go over the whole thing, the light coating of the butter. It doesn't take much. I go ahead and stick this in my pan and you can see it like wrinkles up a little bit. And then I go ahead and score up my avocado. I use a half of an avocado and lately I found a way that I can store them pretty well. I have the little containers. I just store them cut side down to kind of protect it from the air a little bit. And then when I open it up, it is a little bit oxidized, but I can just scrape off that top layer and get all the oxidized part off. So I go ahead and mash this up on one side of my tortilla. This is going to be one of the sides of it. I'm doing black bean and turkey today, so I'm just mashing this up on one side. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. And I go ahead and put in some of my black beans, and these are just black beans from a can. Then I go ahead and put on some cheese. I'm just using this Colby Jack cheese. And Olivia hasn't really liked cheese, so I'm going to leave the cheese off of one end for her so she can have that. We split this. And then I also have some turkey I'm going to put on there. This is maple glazed turkey from Boar's Head. It's just what I've been liking lately. I get this cut really thin. Just layer a thin layer on there and then one more layer of cheese, and you got to be kind of quick because you don't want your tortilla to brown too much. So now I'm going to flip over this top layer and try to flip it over, and what I found is if I flip it open side up, I can flip it a lot better than trying to do it the other way. So I'm going to let this side get all nice and browned and melty, and then it'll be done. I'm going to go ahead and cut the carrots up for her. She's really liked them cut up lately. So this only takes a minute or two on each side, and then I let hers cool a little bit before she eats it. Looks good, so I'm going to pull it out. So this is the less cheesy end here. I will give her this piece, and then I will probably eat the rest of this. Now that she finished her wheel, she's got some carrots just sliced up. These are steamed, so they're very soft. I don't have to worry about it being a choking hazard. Some of the chicken, and she also has a little bit of the quesadilla. I'll give her more as she wants more. So far this morning for breakfast, she's going to be having some strawberries. These are just the freeze-dried ones from Target. They look like this. You got some right here. Some corn checks, some slivered almonds. They're just the really thin sliced almonds. She actually picked these out of the pantry and she's eating them now. She loves these and sunflower seeds. And she even likes flax seeds. I put them in our smoothie, but she asked for them one day. Now she asks for them every day. So I give her a little scoop to eat. She loves anything like that. And then also some raisins. I'm going to be making French toast and I'll show you guys what's involved with that. I needed a half a banana for her French toast, so I went ahead and cut up the other half. This is how she's been liking bananas. I just cut it lengthwise in 4. I'm going to be making 2 batches of the liquid because hers is going to be sweetened naturally. I've got a half of a very ripe banana in there for sweetness. So I've got the half a banana, a generous sprinkle of the cinnamon, and an egg. I'm going to beat this together and add in some milk. A 1/4 cup to a half a cup of milk, just to make this more liquidy. Maybe like that, and I'll whisk this together really well, and I'll probably add a little bit of vanilla since this is just unsweetened without vanilla. For the bread, I'm using this Hawaiian bread. I saw online, I was reading like what kind of bread people use, and this was one that people had recommended. So this is what her French toast looks like. I'm gonna let this bake on both sides really quick just to get a nice sear on them, and then I will pop these in the oven on 350 until they're cooked all the way through. This is what our French toast looks like out of the oven. It took about 35 minutes to get a little bit firm. It's crispy around the edges. We're gonna have some pure maple syrup with ours. Olivia's actually already eaten her breakfast, but I wanted to go ahead and show this one because this has been a really usual breakfast for her for like this past week. I haven't filmed these meal things, so this is gonna be like an ongoing meals video. She has a cutie, she had some raisins, she also had some of these sliced almonds. She really likes those, so she had some of those. This is all that's left of her cutie. I just cut it up in the strips, and she likes to pull the little sections apart like that. And then she finishes off her breakfast with the Silk dairy-free vanilla yogurt. She loves this yogurt. And I'm having oatmeal with cinnamon. I tried to give her some. I put it here to cool it off, and she would not have any of it. Tonight for dinner, she's having some spinach leaves, some black beans, some rotisserie chicken deli meat. I also made some pasta. I just cut up the linguine into smaller little pieces for her. Hopefully she'll try it. She's just not into pasta. Today, Olivia is having a deconstructed quesadilla. It's just all the ingredients I'm using for my quesadilla. She's got some avocado, tortilla, some chicken, and some black beans. And she's already eaten quite a few of the black beans. Also, one goldfish left over from her little snack earlier. I forgot I also had some tomatoes. Now she's having some strawberries for dessert. These are freeze-dried strawberries, and she might have a couple of these cantina thins when I have my salsa. It's the weekend, and for lunch today, I made some steak burritos. Last night we grilled steak and corn, so I just cut the corn off the cob and chopped up leftover steak, stuck it in a skillet with some black beans and some brown rice, and then made it into burritos for us. So I just gave her the filling. She's picked at it a little bit, and I gave her extra beans and corn, and then also some of these Happy Creamies. For breakfast today, Olivia is having half of one of those nibbly finger granola bars. She picked that out of the pantry when we were eating breakfast. And she also has a fruit cup. It's just cherry mixed fruit and 100% juice. I just drained the juice and gave her the whole cup so she could kind of play with it. She's got some bread. This is oat nut bread. It's got oats on the top and then like nuts built into it. Now she's eating it because I touched it. Some cuties. Once she's done eating whatever she's going to eat of this, I also have some of the dairy-free yogurt for her to have. And also some strawberries as her like dessert. You can see how well this is going. So she's having a deconstructed quesadilla. She's already eaten quite a bit of the chicken. I got some tortilla on here, some shredded cheese, some black beans. That's what I'm having in my quesadilla. And some watermelon spears. This used to be like sticks of watermelon. She's just been playing with it, so hopefully she will eat some of that. She also has some goldfish left over from snack time. And a raisin. You want this raisin? For dinner tonight, Olivia is having deconstructed spaghetti. I took all the pieces out of the spaghetti, and then I also made her some buttered linguine. I am making a quick little breakfast. This would also be a snack. I've got a banana, some chia seeds, and some Rice Krispies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into pieces, dip it a little bit in the chia seed, and then roll it completely in the Rice Krispies. I cut them in quarters and then like small little pieces so that she can bite them, and she gets the banana and the Rice Krispie. And then there's like a little bit of the chia seeds on the ends. I made some vanilla ice cream for Olivia and I. This is actually bananas. I did 1.5 bananas in here. This is just the Ninja cup. I think it's a 16-ounce cup. I froze bananas in pieces and then blended it in there with the flax milk and about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So it is like a soft serve consistency, which I think turned out really well. It tastes great, and so Olivia and I... She's playing in the cabinet behind me. Olivia and I are going to have this as our afternoon snack. It is really hot here. Our tripod's dancing. I wonder why. See a little squirt over there. Are you moving the tripod? Thanks. She can be my film helper. Brown rice, black beans, and we also grilled corn last night for dinner, so I just cut it off of the... Both of you!
They're just coconut milk little snack things. So that she can bite them. Here you go.